So that's a look at some of the protests in Cleveland, but the number of demonstrators not as high as initially predicted. Did you notice that? Could that change as we get ready for the final night of the convention? Steve Harrigan is live at Public Square in Cleveland. What does it look like so far today, Steve?
Melissa, so far the quietest day of all. You can take a look at this square where the protests are supposed to be speaking. An empty podium and largely an empty square. This morning, actually, the first speaker spoke to nobody. And in the distance, some police are actually using the ping pong table over there. So a remarkably quiet day so far. Yesterday, a little bit busier, 18 arrests overall, 2 felony arrests for punching police officers. The big event of the day yesterday was an attempted flag burning by a man and a woman. The man, unfortunately, lit himself on fire in addition to the flag. He was put out by some firefighters with fire extinguishers there. There were 18 arrests at that event. They were arrested not for burning a flag, but for refusal to disperse. Overall, the police chief has continued to complain about the large presence of media here. Actually, the number of cameras overwhelming the amount of protesters. He said all the journalists are getting in the way.
Our job's a lot more difficult? Yes. Yes. Sorry. I mean, you know, most of the time when we get there, we have 20 protesters. We probably have 80 people from the media there. And we're trying to separate out and get a handle on what's going on, and we have more media than protesters.
Overall this week, there have just been 23 arrests in total, just 5 of those arrested from the state of Ohio. Melissa, back to you.
We'll see what happens today. I heard a protester say earlier in the week that they were waiting for Thursday. They didn't want to get arrested before then because that's the big day to protest. Doesn't look like it now, though. Steve Harrigan, thanks for that report.